What if I told you there's a European country with turquoise beaches, medieval towns, and mountain views to rival Switzerland, yet barely anyone talked about it 5 years ago? Now it's trending, fast. But behind the Instagram-perfect scenes of Albania lies something much deeper and far more surprising. Albania used to be the forgotten child of Europe, but in the past 2 years, something changed. Travel influencers started whispering about it, then screaming. Suddenly, flights were full, beaches were packed, and TikTok was flooded with clips of epic landscapes and dirt-cheap prices. But this travel boom didn't come out of nowhere. And it's not all sunshine and selfies. In 2024, Albania hit over 10 million tourists, double the number from just a few years earlier. And the secret? It's not just beauty, it's value. You can book an entire apartment overlooking the Ionian Sea for less than your daily breakfast in Rome. Street food, beach clubs, mountain hikes. It's a backpacker's dream and a digital nomad's paradise. No wonder people are calling it the Bali of Europe. But there's more to this story than budget travel and viral clips. The reason Albania remained in the shadows for so long was because it was designed that way. For nearly 50 years, Albania was sealed off from the world by one of the most paranoid regimes in modern history. Dictator Enver Hoxha turned the country into a fortress. No one in, no one out. He ordered over 170,000 concrete bunkers to be built across the countryside in preparation for imaginary invasions. Locals lived in fear. Western media barely mentioned it. To outsiders, Albania was a blank spot on the map. But after the fall of communism, Albania opened its gates, slowly at first, cautiously, and now, decades later, it's sprinting toward the spotlight. And it's doing so strategically. The Albanian government has leaned into the influencer economy, sponsored trips, tourism campaigns, glossy footage of Kasamal's blue waters and Girocaster's stone streets. Instagram helped rebrand an entire nation, but not everyone's convinced it's the full picture. Some locals are raising red flags. While the visuals are stunning, poverty remains widespread. Unemployment lingers in rural areas, and real estate prices in popular towns are skyrocketing as foreign investors move in. For every dreamy drone shot of a beach, there's a family wondering if they'll be priced out of their own town. Meanwhile, digital nomads are pouring in. Co-working cafes in Tirana, long-stay visas with low requirements, ultra-fast internet, a cafe lifestyle that costs a fraction of Berlin or Barcelona. It's no wonder remote workers are ditching overpriced cities and flocking here. Albania has become the place for affordable freedom, but there's tension brewing. Some EU countries aren't exactly thrilled about Albania's rise. Travel publications rarely promote it like they do Croatia or Portugal. Some speculate it's economic competition. Others point to unresolved migration issues. Albania's push to join the EU has been stalled for years, but now tourism might be forcing the issue back onto the table. Still, there's one thing no one seems to be talking about: the dark side of going viral. With more tourists comes more pressure. Petty crime in beach zones is ticking up. Historic neighborhoods face gentrification. And some influencers have been caught staging scenes to make their content pop, creating unrealistic expectations that the country struggles to meet. Locals are grateful for the spotlight, but cautious of what it brings. Is Albania building a sustainable future, or just another destination headed for over-tourism? And that's the real question. Because what's happening in Albania right now isn't just a travel trend. It's a transformation. A country once silenced is now shouting from the mountaintops. But as the secret gets out, the challenge will be keeping its soul intact. So, should you visit Albania? If you're looking for jaw-dropping landscapes, warm hospitality, and unbelievable value, yes, but don't just follow the filters. Go deeper. Respect the culture. Learn the history. And remember, sometimes the most beautiful destinations are the ones still writing their story.